Hello, Cancer. It is time for your mid January update. We're going to start off with an oracle card to see what your primary energy or theme of the month is. And you have compassion. Compassion. And so this feels internal. Like you're beating yourself up about something. You have something on your mind that you haven't been able to let go of, maybe something you said, something you did. It's from the past and you're not able to let go of it. So you're almost engaging in like self-sabotage type behavior. It's preventing you from moving on. And it may be that for some reason you can't reach out to the other party to apologize or say anything. So you've internalized it all. And you need to have compassion for yourself. Even when we're not our best selves, we need to have compassion because there's a reason for what we do. There's a reason we felt that way. There was a reason we needed to say what we said or do what we did. And it's worth putting yourself back in that moment in a way to better understand why you did what you did. Why you said what you said. What were you feeling in that moment? What it was going on around you? Why did you feel like that was what you needed to do at the time? To better understand yourself and recognize where maybe some wounds you have are that you can heal, that you can work on improving, so that going forward, you're not as impacted by that. Similar to a trigger, but it doesn't feel like this was so much that. It's not something that's currently known to you as a trigger, or it wasn't at the time. It may have been whatever was going on in the moment. Give yourself compassion and forgiveness and let that go. Stop holding on to it. Stop resenting yourself for saying or doing what you did. If you do reach a time in the future where you can actually speak to that person about what happened and discuss it and apologize if that's what you feel you need to do, then you can. But right now it feels like that's not what's available to you. All you can do is give yourself grace and know that we grow from these things, that these are lessons that we have to learn throughout our life. Little things like these will continually come up as we continuously grow and evolve who we are. So don't let yourself stay stuck with that energy. Give yourself that grace, give yourself that love, and let yourself heal from it. Because, yes, even though you were the one inflicting the wound, you are still hurting from it. You are still impacted by it. Let yourself heal so that you can be your best self going forward, knowing now or having learned now that that's not how you want to be or how you want to react in the future if a similar situation comes up. You're growing. You're human. We all fail here and there. The important thing is to see that, recognize it for what it is, dust yourself off, and do better. Do better. Okay, let's see what your tarot cards have to say about the situation or anything else that's going on. All right, we have the Four of Swords, Three of Cups, Judgment, interesting, the Five of Swords, and the World. It's a growth point for you. It's getting you to a point of closure for some part of your life so that now you can move on to something else. You can put the focus of your life in another area because you've completed a cycle. That's primarily from the Word card here, but we also have the Judgment card, which comes right before the World card. So there's a sense of it's time to take a rest. Celebrate with those that you love. Let things go so that you can move on. You don't have to win every argument, and move on. So that's a really quick one as I'm looking through each card that you're going through. Let's go into each card individually, though. So we're starting right off here with the Four of Swords. Swords are an air element. This can be about communication, words, information, things like that. The Four of Swords in particular is saying give it a rest. Give it a rest, Cancer. Stop hyper focusing on this situation. Stop overthinking it. Stop going back and forth over what you could have said. Maybe I should have said that. Well, I should have said that. Or I should have done this. I should have done that. Give it a rest. Focus on where you are right now, the people that are around you right now, what you're doing right now. Be present. Rest. Let yourself relax. Let yourself breathe. Let your mind settle. And that's going to help you regain focus on the present. And then we have the Three of Cups. Cups are about our emotions and our intuition, but the Three of Cups is about getting together with those close friends, celebrating each other, celebrating your accomplishments. Maybe this is something you only do once a year, but when you guys come together, it's like you were never apart. Even if you hadn't seen each other in years, it's like you've never been apart. So this is a time just to hang out with those very close friends, those people that feel like home to you. Celebrate life. Celebrate what each other has accomplished in the time since you last met, or what they have coming up, or just being together, enjoying life. Here, now, present. This could also be people that you can talk to about this issue of yours. And I believe they would also encourage you to give yourself some grace and move on from this situation, having learned some sort of lesson that's pertinent to your circumstances. Then we have that Judgment card. Judgment card is a graduation card. And it does kind of look like that, doesn't it? A little bit. The Judgment card is saying everything you've done up to this point has gotten to you to everything you've done up till now has gotten you to the point where you're ready to get that degree. You're ready to graduate on to the next stage of your life. That's the words I want to use. It's time to move on to the next stage of your life. So there's a certain feeling or sense of accomplishment, even with this hanging over you. But this may be preventing you from accepting this graduation, this leveling up, as if you're feeling not worthy of it, and you are worthy of it. We all backslide. You don't stop moving forward. It's a temporary situation. Don't stop your forward momentum. Let yourself be free to enjoy your successes and to move on with your life. And then we have the Five of Swords. Now, fives in general are challenges. Swords, again, with that communication. So the Five of Swords could indicate a verbal conflict, miscommunication, maybe even something where you guys are fighting over something, or the disagreement with someone, or whatever. Disagreement, argument, it's all the same thing, right? This is a warning. Do not try to win the argument at all cost. Sometimes it is better to just agree to disagree. Otherwise, you lose that connection. The cost for winning the argument is not worth it. So the challenge here for you is to just say, okay, you know what? Let's just agree to disagree. Let's just understand that neither of us are going to give in this situation and move on to something else, or not bring this up anymore, because we're just going to keep going in this circle and nobody's going to be moving. So we need to find out where we can compromise, and maybe it's not on this subject, maybe it's something else, or maybe we can just say, you know what? We're just going to move on and not discuss this topic anymore. But there's a certain level of maturity there of knowing when it's not worth the risk or not worth the win. It'd be a hollow victory, which you may know already. So just don't slip into that trap again. This should be a lesson learned already for you. And then we have the World card. This is that conclusion card. This is the card saying, okay, this phase of your life is now complete. Please move on to the next level. Go get on that escalator. See where it takes you. There is at least one phase of your life where there's something wrapping up or has come to a conclusion. Maybe you recently got a promotion, so you're wrapping up the one job and getting ready to go into the higher level position. Maybe you're leaving one company and wrapping that up and moving on to work at a different company, maybe similar job, but it's a whole new environment. It's a different place for you. It's a new experience with new people. Maybe you're moving from one place to another. That could be happening. Anything where it feels like that sense of closure. You could be graduating from high school and now you're no longer have that behind you. You have a whole new phase of your life. It could be many different things, but it is definitely closing out one area, one section of your life, and then walking through the next door with a sense of excitement and anticipation, because you're ready. You're ready to go on. You're ready to move on. You're ready to see what's out there and what this new phase has to bring you and what you can bring to it. All right, Cancer, that is what I have for you for your mid-January update. Please hit that like button. Please share this with others. Please comment below to let me know if this resonated with you or not. And please subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.